you so much for checking out our View Golf video review of how the quality of your wedge grooves can affect your performance on the golf course. I'm Trent Roman, and in my right hand here I've got a Titleist Vokey SM7 wedge. It's my personal wedge. It's about a year old. So as you can see here, the grooves have been worn off. I play golf in season. I might get in around a week. I'll hit balls maybe once a week. So I would probably consider myself maybe maybe avid to part-time golfer, if you will, even though I've played a lot in my past. These wedges have taken about a year of beating of golf once a week, kind of like your average golfer, your average weekend golfer, if you will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit balls with this wedge, hit about 10 full swing shots, then I'm going to hit about 10 shots between 40 and 50 yards, kind of a pitch intermediate shot. And then I'm going to take my brand new Titleist Vokey SM8 wedge, both in the same loft, same identical wedges, same loft, 56 degrees, same bounce, 14 degrees, and the F grind. But this new SM8 wedge in my left hand is brand new. Have not hit a golf ball with it yet. I'm going to take out my personal ball, the Titleist Pro V1, and I'm going to do a head-to-head comparison. Hit the same amount of shots, full shots, with this ball, with this club, and then hit some intermediate 40-yard-ish pitches. And I'm going to look at spin performance. See how much that affects my spin rate with a new wedge, new grooves, versus a wedge that's been used for about a year, maybe once a week or so. So I hope you enjoy our video review, and without further ado, I'm going to hit some balls here on our TrackMan technology, and then we'll go over some of the numbers. Let's do this. Okay, everybody, I just finished hitting about 10 to 15 golf balls with the SM7 Old Groove wedge. About 75 rounds in that wedge, plus or minus a few from my 2019 playing year. And then I've got a brand new SM8 wedge, had not been hit about 10 to 15 golf balls with that one as well. And we're going to take a look at the numbers. So with the Old Grooves, I hit it about 108.6 yards on average through 13 balls. I deleted the bad ones just to be fair on both wedges. Spin rate was 10,068 revolutions per minute of spin. So pretty good numbers there. About my average carry distance is about 110 yards with my 7-iron. Pretty good. Numbers with my new Vokey SM8 new grooves. That spin jumped up about 200 revolutions per minute. So that's pretty exciting there. Definitely with those new grooves, you can feel the ball stay on the face a little longer. Just for me, it grabs a little more, grabs the ball. Ball will launch a little lower. I like that a lot. Really good wedge players tend to launch that golf ball a little lower. And it carried a little farther, 112 yards. So that's not necessarily something that I was looking for in a sand wedge, but I definitely like that additional spin that I'm getting on full shots, that shot stopping power, and that feel around the greens on that 40 and in pitch shot. You're going to see that additional spin. So how does that affect a golf ball's performance? So I'm going to take a look here. Great image here from research done by Titleist, Vokey, and it shows you the difference between a 75 round, an old wedge, hit on a robot. Okay, this wasn't done by me, this was done by Titleist. It was also done by a robot, so it takes out some of the inconsistencies of your operator error. 75 rounds, you get 18 feet of rollout on average. With a brand new wedge, hitting shots, you get an average of 10 feet of rollout. So that 200, 300, 400 revolutions per minute of spin, that's a great visual for you on how much shot stopping power, how quickly that ball's gonna stop with new grooves at about 10 feet versus an 18-foot stop when you're playing grooves on a club that has been played for about 75 rounds of golf, about a year if you're a weekend golfer hitting some balls and stuff like that. So pretty good visual there from our friends at Titleist. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed our quick informational video. I wouldn't even say it's a review. I definitely would encourage you, if you've played your current wedges for a season or two. I know they've really done a really good job at Vokey on increasing the durability, the lifespan of the wedge. But if you've gotten a good season, 2 seasons, 75 rounds out of your wedge, I think it's definitely time that you look at getting new wedges. I think it would definitely benefit you if you're in the market, maybe saying I need some new clubs here in 2020, and you've got a driver that is within, is fit well for you and within, 5 years, 5 seasons old. Definitely those wedges, something you want to change on a year or bi-yearly basis. And we've given you a little bit of the numbers on why you should do so. So thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. If you have any comments, make sure you hit that comment button below. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. We're coming at you with some weekly content here from your friends at View Golf. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.